You ever heard of pink noise?
No.
It's like white noise. Pink noise is something that people listen to apparently for like studying and shit like that. It's just like that.
And white noise is you listen to sleep?
Yeah, there's like
white noise is the bad part, the bad kind of it's like bother.
I thought white noise was just like the kind of background shit that you don't even notice.
And then I wasn't sure if there was different colors for different
10 hours of pink noise.
Yeah, it's just
shit that like motivates you to do shit or whatever, you know.
There's shit on Spotify that's it's literally just fucking noise. It's just fucking this shit going. That's what Metal Gear 5 is for me. It's a fucking distraction. I just play it. Pick it up and I bang through it and it's like okay. And I'm not going through fucking trophies or anything. It's just like they give you quick challenges.
So definitely remember Far Cry 4 when they like start you off, kill these wolves, like go do this.
That was impossible.
I will say,
Jeff.
That's what
just because it's a Metal Gear title, it's a little bit more disappointing.
Fine. So
they were also solid narratively.
Stamper, I gotta ask, what's another pink noise game?
Ever disrespecting my friends, Johnny?
Yo, what's a pink noise? What's another pink noise game that you played that you really enjoyed? A game that it didn't really add anything, but it was something that you played to eat up time. That you were okay eating up your time playing this game with,
just for like no fucking payoff.
Like I would say that about Isaac. I'd say that about Binding of Isaac. That's a pink noise game for me. Like I come down, it's like there's a billion achievements. I'm never gonna fucking unlock everything. I don't want to, but there's some things I can unlock. It's fun to play. It's bizarre and different every time.
I forget. Jeph told me something once because I was sitting at home and because I had me and Jeph got the first gen PS3s and so it was backwards compatible to PS2 games and I had Devil May Cry 3 and then
it's a good game.
I was sitting at home. It's one of my favorite games ever and I was sitting at home and I was just grinding it through every fucking mode. The hardest fucking levels. I was just doing it every day, just to go.
So it was interesting enough to keep you going.
Yeah, it was. There was. Yeah. So you're gonna get me back on this, aren't you? So
no. This isn't a test. It's just I'm curious.
No, but it's true. It's like so. Why the fuck did I do that?
Right.
Like, and why am I still playing Metal Gear 5? It's because there's something in there that's like. It's got like this cell phone tactic on it where like I'm collecting shit. How are you doing this, Jeph?
Jeph!
So
oh my God, you are a beast!
It's a thing. I hate those homing.
This is great. We just talk about shit and not have to do anything. He's just over there fucking
tearing through
Watching
the game.
you play this is pretty fucking epic, to be honest.
You actually used that word in that action?
I'm sorry, the things that he's doing, the stakes that are here, the split second moments.
Stakes.
I'm kind of on.
Shit, I've never fought in a war like you in Switzerland. I've never beaten Hitler by myself in a fist fight like the Swiss did. So I don't know what epic really is.
Oh,
you should go into the guest room because you're garbage.
That's funny because the guest room is taken. The guest room is taken, Chad.
Hardly.
I'm sorry.
Could you all shut up real quick, Jeph? Those portal things, the portal graphics need to be replaced immediately. They're garbage.
Why are they so pixely compared to everything else?
Enemies in this game, like Edmund drew a little blobby creature that's a pixel blob with a little face, and it's the most offensive art I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, why?
Because it's this little pixel blob character with a little face on it, and it squashes and stretches. Even though it's pixel art.
Is it the main character?
No.
It's like, why couldn't it be vector art or something? Or
Not to save face. What you're really saying is that he's capable of so much more, and he did that instead.
Yeah, you can put it like that.
Yeah.
I like the level art. Even though it's simple, I like it, but the enemy design is hideous.
I think in Binding of Isaac, he really shined with enemy design.
I feel like we have ripped on Ed far too much.
What are you talking about? I've been only playing his games for the last few months. I love his games.
When did this game come out?
Years. So yeah, that's true. Fucking years ago.
What?
And so did Isaac. But Rebirth is coming very, very soon.
Shit did so well.
Or sorry. Afterbirth.
Rose, Jeph.
You can tell he's
Thanks,
a
man.
big fan of Mario.
Yeah. Oh no. You know what? You can tell the fanage of so many fucking things.
Oh, he's even called.
This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Baby Bowser fight in Yoshi's Island.
What's that?
In Yoshi's Island, it reminds me a little bit of the Baby Bowser fight. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear.
I was trying to understand if it was like a cutscene, but I didn't see the little Meatboy guy for the second there. I didn't play this game much.
What's up, King Poopa Scoopa Doopa Doopa Mooga Booga Doo?
Even with the fire that comes down and that's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
In what?
In Yoshi's Island.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like it's not ripped off, but it's almost.
It's got very similar fight mechanics.
Yeah.
I kind of wish that the background was
there's a sip left.
Either darker or slightly purple or blue, because
he looks to hand.
Everything is blending in right now. Sorry.
Yo, does Ed McMahon have his own fucking
McMillan?
Yeah. Does Ed McMillan have his own fucking McMillian? Sorry. Does he have his own fucking game company?
I think so.
Team Meat.
Yeah. Team Meat. But was that what Isaac was too? Team Meat?
I'm not sure.
That's a good question.
What? Yeah. I'm just wondering if they got something else, because I know you guys are you guys are the closest people I know to them.
Well, they kind of broke the mold in that sense, where a lot of people are trying to do that, but they think they have to follow the convention of starting a company and establishing a company and hiring personnel and getting a fucking accountant and doing all that shit.
Or just making games.
Or just making content in general. It's TV doesn't understand that there's a bunch of animators that voice their own cartoons.
No, it seems impossible. It seems impossible.
Really, but people have been fucking doing it for 10 years. And there's all these old school guys writers and shit that want to get in on. They're like dudes that have been writing comedy forever, and they have tenure, so they have to stick around to do their job still. So you're always butting heads with producers and shit that still follow the old way, and the new way. It's not the best way to do it, but it's what's happening. It's what we've been doing.
Yeah.
It's like a natural progression of things.
I feel like there's nothing in place yet that really accommodates the new way fully.
It just says Edmund McMillan.
You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
I feel like there's nothing in place yet that really fully accommodates the new way of doing things. Because everything was all pre-established groups and teams, and you can go switch out staff members as necessary instead of just making.
Oh yeah, see, and those are shitty companies. They'll pull in a musician, and a good way to do it is be this is the theme.
Jeff, do you ever feel like the mechanics of the game that you were working on get pushed to this limit?
The ground level up.
Yeah.
Whatever the controls are that you guys have made,
people just
whatever the capabilities of your character, they get pushed to the precision.
Yeah, I feel like there's no real,
you know what I mean?
It's not
way of doing there's no system in place
right.
fully embrace that concept yet.
Last comment.
It's just
have any of you guys played Witcher 3? What I would call it one of the best.
Yes, people doing things for the sake of business.
Lyle McDouchebag on Hot Pepper Gaming said it was very, very good. So after that, Chad was sold. There was no going back.
And now he's addicted.
As soon as Lyle ate that jalapeno ghost pepper, as soon as that happened, Shad came into my room and said, Mick,
with a big boner,
I'm not gay, but I have to play this game, and I feel very passionate about it. And I was like, hey man, I respect anything you do. You're a great guy. So then he started playing Witcher 3, and apparently he did not like it for the first 30 minutes.
A lot of what you're saying sounds like lies, Mick. I don't know
but
why.
now he's actually a huge fan of Witcher 3, and
why.
He will continue to stream it until he has run out of storylines, which could be a very long time.
I'm just gonna play till Fallout 4 comes out.
Basically,
that's coming out soon, right?
Shad's a big liar and is addicted to that game.
If you ever disrespect my family again,
Shad, how
everybody
far
already knows.
Hold
he's a
on,
liar.
Stamper. How far off was I from the mark? Be honest, Shad.
You were like 5% of that was true.
Sure. So there you go.
The rest is all lies.
95%.
95%. I wasn't
0%,
lying the
Never
whole
watched
time.
Pepper Gaming.
you know what your problem is, Mick? You don't understand Shad. You don't understand how his brain works.
You know what's funny is I think I do. But it's in a very special way. Shad, do you think I understand your brain?
You see, it doesn't have to be a special way. It's a logical way. See, I think you're broken, Mick. And I think I understand you because you're broken, and I understand Shad because he's logical.
Yes. I'll take both of those as a compliment.
I don't understand what point you're trying to make right now.
Me neither. I'm just saying things.
Same word.
I've been up for so long. I haven't slept in.
See, Kenny's cold nose. You're lying to us and yourself, Shad. Admit that you're addicted to Witcher 3.
That has to stop.
I'm actually trying to remember the last time I slept. Shad, you're playing Witcher 3?
Yeah, just sometimes on stream.
Alright, so I was interested in it. I was going to play it. I didn't play it because I heard that it's more story driven and the controls are clunky as fuck and every other Witcher game is the same thing.
It's like a fantasy. You're a fantasy detective, basically. You're like a detective.
Yeah.
Because you go investigate crime scenes and like see a hunt beasts down by following their footsteps. So it's a very slow-paced game where you do a lot of talking, but every now and then you gotta fight stuff. But because it's so slow-paced, it's not really an action game.
So it's like meditation. It's like you kind of lean over, you play for a second, you go back, and then...
It's good for streams because you can talk to people while doing those investigations.
Oh, you stream it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can like say like, oh, like what do I do now? And people would make suggestions. And it's kind of cool.
Alright, then.
And it's just kind of cool to see an open world game that kind of respects the player by not like treating him like a child to go like kill 7 wolves. It's like the quests have actual like they fit into the world, and it's something the character Geralt, which is the main character, would do.
Geralt.
Like he would actually do that.
What is his name? Geralt.
You know, like when you're hurt, you can't just go to sleep and heal yourself. When you're hurt, you got to go find medicine and like make herbs and stuff to like heal yourself because you're a witcher.
Yeah, that was like one of the first quests in what's it called? Far Cry 4.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
They don't respect you at all. They think you're like a child. There's no respect. Kill 7 wolves, and then don't forget to get their fur. So here's
and then you do that, and you're like, oh, this must be really important. And then you go back, and she's like, oh, she didn't need the fur anymore. Listen, dude, we need you to go out to another thing. It's like, okay, well, my time was just wasted there. That's cool, whatever.
And I actually beat Far Cry 4.
And in a lot of ways, fucking Metal Gear is the same way. How many times I gotta hear the guy say, check your iDroid for details on the thing.
They call it the iDroid.
I've only been fucking pulling it up for the last fucking 9 years. Give me a fucking break, dude.
Visit the mother base, and it's just such
Or how many times they have to warn you about an enemy gunship.
There's an enemy gunship. Those bullets can cut you in half.
It's so weird that have you unlocked the sniper yet, the girl?
Yeah.
Have you been to her where she is on the medical base?
Oh, and her titties are out, and she's like photosynthesizing
You're
and
on the
stuff.
helicopter with her. She starts like doing this erotic shit on the helicopter.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? I mean, it's not bad.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's funny that I'm just like there. It's like she's in the motion capture studio, and they're like, "Listen, like you're okay. Imagine, all right, listen, it's like you're on a helicopter. Now you have to start shaking your ass.
Yep.
In the player's face.
I wouldn't care at all about how ridiculous her fucking outfit design is, because the Metal Gear series historically has always tried to get away with stupid designs, but they're just shoving it in your face every time she's on screen.
That's the thing.
I have no problem with it. It's amazing. Thank you.
You got a decent story, and it's like people are like reading into this game like it's the most fucking amazing thing when like the priorities are like how they can get the cinematic camera to make sure it zooms into her ass every time she walks away, and you're like, yeah, I get it.
Metal Gear Solid's always been about the ass. They've had a lot of fucking pro ass shots.
And not even just female ass.
Come to think of it, fucking. You remember Metal Gear 4, and it was like those four.
It was like
models. Yeah, they were like.
They're robots. Yeah. Dude, you could do like the photography session after you beat them. They go into like a mode where you can. You know about that?
It's like a totally white backdrop, right?
Dude, I'm still figuring shit out in Metal Gear 5. But I didn't know that button did that.
The girl in the metal suit, she comes out and she does posing for you. You can pull out your cameras or taking pictures of her. She's just doing the erotic dance for you.
That's 100% legitimate.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I saw in Metal Gear Solid 4 that they were showing Snake's ass a lot, like because he had this really skin-tight suit.
The whole series is based around just being.
I thought from everything I've seen, there's been a lot of asses and explosions, one or the other.
I'm more concerned, Jeph. You need to get out more because you know a lot of things about games, and you're playing this very well, where most people can't play this at all.
Watching you play this is like, you know what this is like? Have you ever played Rayman Legends? The time trials?
I hate that game.
The time trials of Rayman Legends are also equally as well designed in terms of like you know what I mean? Like you have to do everything perfect, essentially.
Rayman Legends looks amazing.
And it plays
platformers you ever played.
Dude, visually it's beautiful.
Yeah. The level design of that shit is fucking amazing.
Controller's dead. Oh god.
No.
Controller's dead. Controller's dead. That might be the end of the stream.
Shad, this is your fault, isn't it?
Hold on.
Rayman Legends again.
Let's find out what happened.
Who directed that game? You might know. Who was the artist? You'll never know.
I'm sorry.
You'll never know. Who were the artists?
Who invented Rayman?
Can I ask how you're going to turn it off without a controller?
Is he dead? I don't fucking know.
It's not.
No, it is charging. Apparently.
Normally it.
Oh, you had to fucking turn it on so it could charge.
That's pretty gay design. I agree.
You should do some Rayman porn. Oh, is this still?
No, this is dying too. The charger isn't charging. Fuck. Wow.
So you started a PS4 stream and your controller died.
No, both of our fucking things.
Do you have a
both of our
cord?
controllers are fucking dying.
Way to prepare, Mick.
No, I expected this when I saw them not charging. Alright guys, I think that's the end. Sorry. Many hugs, make his